So I wanted to give you just a quick insight about RebootVA Networks. And my name is Steve Moore, and I want to just explain to you what my very good friend Shane Hicks has put together and give you some details about it. So let's start off and kind of give you first the understanding of what the mission is. RebootVA Networks is designed to help veterans find employment or start their own businesses. The services that RebootVA delivers is at no cost. This is to both the veterans and their supporting family members. All the contributions to Reboot VA nonprofit 501c3 are donations that go to pay for different types of counseling or certificates or licenses or whatever it needs for that veteran to become employed or help them get into business. Now, the vision is that no veteran should be separated from military service without the proper assistance in making that transition to civilian life. So I love this t-shirt here, honor a hero, hire a vet. That's fantastic, and that's what this is all about. So let's give you a little background on Shane and Cynthia Hicks. They're the founders of Reboot VA. And if we go back in time a little bit over 10 years, Shane was actually a graduate from West Point and then served in the Army until he actually suffered traumatic brain injury and was medically separated. In the meantime, he found out that unexpected event left him without money, without resources, without the ability to pay for his home and other environments. And so he had to learn how to access the veteran service organizations, had to actually retain an attorney to get his country to treat him with the proper level of respect. And unfortunately, this happens too often to many of our veterans. If you know my story, I grew up with my father that was Marine Recon, served in 3rd Marines on the DMZ in Vietnam in 67, 68. And I grew up having to go through so many different obstacles for my father to get the disability benefits that he deserved after being sprayed with Agent Orange and so forth. So I certainly understand what our veterans feel when they have served, stood in harm's way, and trained to do and protect the individuals in free world so that they can live free and be comfortable in the freedom and the liberty that we exist. And when then those individuals become injured, unfortunately, our country too often kind of kicks them to the curb. So Shane took his experience and what he learned, and he created a nonprofit organization that we now know as Reboot VA. And he has a program called A Cup of Coffee a Day. So if you can share and donate a cup of coffee a day, he has the ability to turn that around and to be able to help those disabled veterans and to support them and their families. So what he has created is the nonprofit organization that helps to hire heroes, and the for-profit organizations that is a networking organization that connects entrepreneurs with other entrepreneurs and creates a referral network very similar to the BNI network, but on a virtual platform where you can connect with people both locally and nationwide. So I'll give you a little bit of understanding about the difference between the two programs. Boots to Bites. This is the initial program where Shane actually meets with the veteran and helps them go through a plan to assist them in making the proper connections to help them either find employment or to open their own business. Then Boots to Bites, or Boots to Business, excuse me, is the organization that partners with those professional organizations, which is what he's actually creating here with Reboot VA Networks, the for-profit, where the veterans are actually connected with other individuals that are already in business and can give them a framework and support group. So you have the ability to donate if you'd like, the Cup of Coffee a Day program, or you can do a single donation. But this has been going on for several years now, and Shane has been managing this 501c3. The for-profit organization is designed to create this network where individuals in business will be coming together, and this fellowship will allow them to grow both personally as well as professionally while supporting a very worthy cause. It'll be both online as well as offline, so you'll be able to connect with people around the nation and locally as well. You can be a team member. It's a $199 application fee and $55 a month. That's a very similar fee that you'll see in any other network that actually knows what they're doing. And if you decide that you want to be a team leader and potentially lead a chapter in a local area, you'll have that opportunity as well. So, what does a for-profit organization look for? What does it do? Well, it is a proven networking model. So that's the key thing. Is Shane is not doing this as a startup with no experience. He's actually doing this with over a decade of experience on building successful networking organizations. He knows what works. He knows what does not. This is the best of all worlds put together. So the opportunity here is for you to lead a chapter or lead within the national organization, or to participate and just to be there to follow and exchange and build relationships. This creates an opportunity for you to build those deep connections that truly matter. And there is a distinction between earning referrals that are not cold leads. And the distinction between those is referrals are individuals that are actually connected to somebody's center of influence or their network of business or personal relationships, where they give you a warm connection where trust is transferred. Leads are just, might as well get a list and go blast an email to them and get no results. And that's what a lot of networking groups that have free all over them, they end up with everybody showing up and they are getters instead of givers. And therefore, all they're there to do is to get whatever they can get from the group. And they basically, trying to find a word that is polite that I can use here, but basically they just are there to use it and not to make a contribution. And that is how the tone of the group does not work and how those fail. That's why this is different. So the proven model that we'll be following is an organizational program that each group will have about 40 to 60 team members that will work inside of them. And this is a program, like I said, that Shane has been successful in doing for more than a decade. So he is the expert, and you can actually use this if you're nationwide, or you can use it to be geographically targeted in the market that you want to concentrate on. The beautiful thing about this is you are networking for a cause. And like I said, it is not about what you can get. It is about what you give. And all of these funds, the Reboot VA nonprofit to help veterans find employment and to start their own businesses, which is the primary underpinning foundation. So who needs the Reboot VA Networks? The individuals that are looking for fresh connections, that are looking for a source to help them leverage their time and their money so that they can grow their personal business. And for those individuals that want to do more than to just say, thank you for your service. How can you participate? The $199 application fee, $55 a month. And if you want to be a team leader, you can find out more details about that, but it helps you to gain even more exposure for you and your business. It allows you to access multiple meetings or multiple chapters, so you get to actually be in many different places throughout a week on a virtual environment. And your membership itself actually becomes paid for if you invite 4 other individuals that see the value of this and they decide to join and be an ongoing participation as well. So why start today? Well, you can earn connections in less than a month. There are only 40 seats that are available, and in the new situation that we'll be working with, that application fee is waived. So I want to recommend, and first of all, thank you for your time, but recommend that you come check us out. Come check out what Reboot VA is about. And if you don't know Shane, you'll get a chance to meet this incredible guy and see what he has devoted his entire life mission toward. And it is a mission of the heart. So hope to see you soon. Thanks for listening. Appreciate you.